A lot of you want to know what can an astrologer do as far as increasing your career. Okay, you know that on the weekdays when I deal with the stock market and with trading, I focus totally on the global financial markets. How are countries figuring? How are they doing? And are they in debt and how much? And what's happening to decrease those debts, as well as what are they doing to boost the economy in their respective countries so that it can help the overall global economy. These are the things that a mundane astrologer looks at and studies. But he cannot do it by just knowing astrology. He has to know history, anthropology, sociology, finance, especially finance and politics and foreign affairs. We have to be aware of these things because human beings do not live according to the planet. Human beings live according to what dictates their needs to survive. And all of us work to put food in our mouths and to put a house over our heads. That's what motivates us, survival. And for that, we are willing to do anything. And part of the pathway towards ensuring our survival is understanding how money works. The stock trade, the markets, the financial market. If you have money, you have personal liberty. You have no wants and no needs. And you can live a truly antithetical life just the way you want it. But if you don't have the money and you have to work to make the money so that you can give at least half of your desires and take care of most of your needs, then you're going to need a plan. And you're going to need to be certain of what it is that you want to do in order to make sure that your plan goes according to schedule and is linear. If you don't know, then you're kind of stuck because then you're going to have to wear many hats and see what works. And through trial and error, you will be able to then figure out what's best for you. Now, that's doing it the hard way. Even if you have a psychologist or a guidance counselor or a very good friend who's a good listener, you still may need to articulate what it is that you want to do with your life and how you want to make money. And your friend may not have the language to grasp exactly what it is that you want to do, or you yourself might not have the language or to grasp or put into words what you want to do. Sometimes when we're teenagers, we're clueless. When we're in college, we kind of figure out what we want to do and we go along with the program. But it isn't really until we go out into life that we really figure out what we want to do, and what we are best at is something that we have always been doing. Well, astrology pretty much kind of like speeds for you this notion. For example, by doing your birth chart, we can find out exactly what you are here on this planet to do. Maybe not one thing, but many things. And maybe it won't happen at 30, but maybe at 50, or at 60, or at 20. Destiny does not fit for everyone in the same scale. We understand that natural cycles of growth and human development happens around age 30. Then we have age 56, then age 72, age 84. But then we have the prime numbers in between those big ages in which anything goes. And that's really what life is about, because you got to bob and weave according to what life throws at you. But it's always good to know that you have a roadmap in which you can do that. And astrologers can provide that for you. It's not the sticks and stones, but it gives you a skeletal framework of where to gauge what you want to do if you don't have an idea, and if you already have an idea, how to solidify and find the actual journey pathways and actually to get it done and do it. And understand the concept of time and cycles. That's really very important. And they don't teach that in school. And that, as an astrologer, we can award to anyone. And it applies to people, business, finance, and ideas. So, look at my channels and see that that's basically what I talk about. But then I have a website that deals with more specific themes in astrology, which is www.thepeoplesastrologer.v as in Victor, P as in Peter, web as in the web.com. It's sponsored by Vistaprint. And then, of course, I have my theater, in which I've been a CEO and founder for many, many years. And that is how I fuel my productions, is by doing children's theater, adolescent and adult theater that actually cater to constituent and civic issues. So it's all working towards the same goal. But I know what I was here to do. What's your story? I want to know.